It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Somebody told me that I need to check out Eminem's Fubba, Cubba Freestyle. I thought that they was trolling me at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think there was actually something called that, but it turns out that there is. So let's dive in. Let's see what he was doing with this one.
We are 45. I done figured this raps it out. I maps it out strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success. It's worked for me repeatedly. Let them get you first and respond immediately. In order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Now no more, we done scared them off. They're on no more.
I like the way that he started this off, though. Map shit out strategically. Timing is everything, and that seems to be the key to my success. Timing really is everything. It really, really is. Like, there are people who timing is the reason why they ended up having a career, why they made a career. Now, I think Eminem, obviously, you know, it's tough to say, right? Like, okay, so hear me out. So I heard a rumor that Eminem almost got signed by Fat Joe. Imagine if he accepted the signing with Fat Joe and didn't come across the Dr. Dre situation. Do we think that Eminem would have became the same Eminem that we know today? That he would have been as popular, would have had as much success? Because a lot of his early success, as much as he's extremely dope, and obviously it's him that's rapping and all this kind of stuff, Dre's production behind him, it was like a beautiful union of two amazing, amazing artists in their own field coming together and making some of the best music that we had heard back then and was ahead of its time, in my opinion, and kind of blew him up and allowed him to continue to go on with his success, which then led to more connections network. You know what I'm saying? Had he signed with Fat Joe, that may have never happened, right? He might still be one of the people that we talk about, but maybe not on the same level. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to take anything away from Eminem or say that he absolutely needed Dre, but it's the same with Dre finding the same success where he's now a billionaire and doing all this stuff. I think that him teaming up with Eminem helped catapult that and put him in a different space. Even though we already knew him as one of the greatest producers, I think that it was them coming together that allowed their careers to reach some of the heights that they've reached. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, but I feel like timing is everything. So just be mindful of what you're doing. Always be working, always be trying to go towards stuff, but maybe don't always jump at the first opportunity. At the same time, don't dismiss that first opportunity because that might have been your timing, right? It's hard. You never really know. You never know what it's going to be. It's similar to, like, I look at it like my YouTube channel and my ability to start doing stuff on YouTube at a I don't want to say higher level, but like with more attention and more viewers and stuff like that. I made the video that I had made about Dax back then. Had I not have made that video and I waited and someone else made that video, I may never have gained any attention. I may never have been able to do anything to reach 100K. I kind of have to thank that moment and the timing of it. And, so there's certain things like that in life that I will fully 100% agree and back.
Yes, it's worked for me repeatedly. Let them get you first and respond immediately. In order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Now no more, we done scared them off. They're on no more. Victims are sick. I'm fixing to pick them and start shit. I'm not hold on. I figure this raps it out.
Yo, wow. For those of you guys that know, I forget back in the day, there was a lot of that when you'd hear something on a mixtape, they'd rap for so many bars and then it'd be like, shh, bring it back, or something. They'd do a little scratching and then they would start all over again. I don't feel like they do that shit at all anymore.
I maps it out strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success. It's worked for me repeatedly. Let them get you first and respond immediately. In order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Now no more, we done scared them off. They're on no more. Victims are sick. I'm fixing to pick them and start shit. I'm out of pictures to rip and shit to throw darts at. Ain't got no more targets. Shit, Irvin Jeff, we done beat them to death. Benzino and death. There seems to just be no one left to bully. Bush is pussy. Why the fuck you think his name's Bush? Bush is pushy. Ain't shit going on. Shit, I've been getting so bored lately. I'm thinking of doing some shit to get you to go and hate me again. Tell the truth, I like the shit better than. Shit, I can spit better. I'm about to kick the sick shit again. Look, the game just isn't the same. It's changing. Dre's quitting, Jay's quitting now. It's just gangsters just saying the same shit. It's ancient, it's fake, and it's making me so bored. I'ma just make a new language. Fubba, you Cubba, yabba, oh, baba, uba. Uba, cassava, big mama, dibby, big do a tuba. Samala, duma, lama. I'm not a human, I'm a supersonic, new robotic, suicidal Unabomber. You think I'm the new summer? Press thinks I'm the new Madonna. Jeffrey Dahmer left me with this legacy to carry on. A lot of talking rumors on us. Who's the hottest, to be honest? Hip-hop ain't been the same since Tupac moved to Cuba on us.
Yo, I rock with that. I love that. Listen, when I was younger, I was such a Tupac fan that I was convinced. I'm like, listen, he's got to be alive. He faked his death. Me and one of my friends, Mike, we were so strong on that theory because it's just like you didn't want it to be true. You didn't want it to actually be true.
He was like, Shady Records, ain't nobody better than us. Shady Records, no cheddar than us. Shady Records, ain't nobody better than us. Shady Records.
Eminem. I don't figure this rap shit out. I map shit out strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success. I've learned from Eve repeatedly.
The evil genius.
So this is okay. So okay, this is more like an actual. I wouldn't say an actual freestyle because obviously these lyrics he had rapped already before, but they kind of were. They're just having fun. Freestyle in the industry terms, a lot of times are actually just you taking a verse that you wrote to something and rapping it over a random beat that they're throwing on for you. For anybody that doesn't know, I know that we've come to think of freestyle as always being off the top of the dome, like Harry Mack, always off of the top of the dome, but that's not really what industry freestyle means. Industry freestyle, again, is just kind of taking a verse that I may have written to a verse or a beat like a long time ago, or even just the other day. And then I go to the radio station, they throw a random beat on and I'm like, okay, this kind of matches BPM wise. I can fit this verse on this beat. Let me just rap it to it. And then you kind of mold it a little bit as you go in the moment, which is kind of, I guess, where the freestyle comes from because it may not fit perfectly. So you might leave a word out here or, you know, do something a little bit different. Maybe in the moment you change something that you say in it or a name in it, which is possible. So that is kind of what they mean by industry freestyle. Obviously, we know Eminem could do actual freestyles too because he used to do the Rap Olympics and the battles and stuff like that. But that's most likely what this is coming from and why it's called freestyle.
Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key. Let them dish you first and respond immediately. In order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Shit, not no more. We done scared them off. They're on no more. Victim to sick. I'm fixing to pick some and start shit. Ain't got no pictures to rip and shit to throw darts at. Ain't got no more targets. Shit, Irv Jeff, we done beat them to death. Benzino in depth. It seems to just be no one left to bully. Bush is pussy. Why the fuck you think his name's Bush? Bush is bushy. Ain't shit going on. Shit, I've been getting so bored lately. I'm thinking of doing some shit to get you to go and hate me again. Tell the truth, that like the shit better than shit. I can spit better. I'm about to kick that shit again. Look, the game just ain't the same. It's changing. Shit, Dre's quitting, Jay's quitting. Now it's just wanksters just saying the same shit. It's fake and it's ancient.
So like right there, he changed it up to now it's just wanksters. Shout out to 50 Cent instead of saying now it's just, yeah. So little things like that you might do.
Shit, Dre's quitting, Jay's quitting. Now it's just wanksters just saying the same shit. It's fake and it's ancient. It's making me so bored. I'ma just make a new language. Fubba you cover, upper you upper Uber. You can suffer back my big to a tuba. Some other my llama. I'm not a human. I'm a suicidal, supersonic, suicidal Unabomber. You think I'm the new Osama? President, I'm the new Madonna. Jeffrey Dahmer left me with his legacy to carry on. A lot of talking rumors on us. Who's the hottest, to be honest? Hip-hop ain't been the same since Tupac moved to Cuba on us.
Hey, yo, Shady Records ain't better than us.
That's wild.
Shady Records ain't getting more cheddar than us.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I was curious for a second. I'm like, wait, why is this starting over again? But it's a different instance of him rapping that verse, and he does change a couple of things within it, which again fits exactly what I was explaining about freestyle. But I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Let me know if there's any other stuff like this from Eminem that you guys want to see, and we will definitely dive in. I was gonna say appreciate you, but I already said that. I was gonna say thank you for coming. Then I'm like, that kind of sounds weird. Anyways, listen, I'll catch you in the next one, homies.
I don't believe in the future, so I just look to my past life. I take all the lessons I've learned and then I create me a moment you can't write. It's different than dreams, it's different than wishing for shit that you see. It's something you build, you gotta shed tears, and if you gon' live it, accept that you'll bleed. This ain't a drill, that's just a beat. This shit is real, cause that's what you need. This is the pill, that is the seat. Take you a moment before you concede. I got a lot of shit waiting on change, but every day wake up and do it the same. I'm sick of my mind, it's out of control. I thought it was fine, but that was a phase. I mean, it's like, I got a chance, why would I blow it? It's all that I have.